Track is clear. 16-lap main event. Here we go. 10-second board is down. The bikes are in gear. Clutches are in. Red lights on. Now the first yellow light is on. Second yellow is on, and we are green. Molly Terry does not get going. Now the 27U Minor does not get going either. Van de Koy's on the bottom of the racetrack. Dash and Davis Fisher goes around the high side. One rider down on the very bottom. He's picked himself up. I don't know where the bike is. The rider picked himself up. The bike is on the very inside of the track. We're still racing out front. Tough break for Molly Terry on the 11P. It's Fisher out front looking for his first ever pro singles win. Here they come. No, it's Ryan Wells. Van de Koy's in the 2 spot. Fisher's in the 3rd spot. I was mistaken. So it's Wells out front. Now Fisher slips a little bit wide. Oh, riders touch wheels a little bit deeper in the field. We almost had a high side. Down the back straightaway. Flying Ryan Wells, Jared Van de Koy, Fisher, 1, 2, and 3. Dylan Morin's right there on the 26E in the 4 spot. Morin slips a little bit wide, takes some company up the track with them. Here they come. It is Wells, Van de Koy, Fisher, 1, 2, and 3. Fisher has not gotten a good start all year long, but he's worked his way towards the head of the class. This is the best he's been off the start so far this year. It is Wells on the KTM. Down the back chute. Van de Koy's got company. Here comes Fisher. Fisher sneaking a peek up the inside. Fisher takes over second. A little bumping going on for second and third. Van de Koy slides back to the 3rd spot. 4th is Dylan Morin. Here comes Kyle Johnson in the 5th spot on the 77J. Leader pulling away just a little bit on the KTM. Now we got Fisher settling into the 2 spot. Morin back to the 5th spot as here comes Kyle Johnson up to the 4th position on the 77J. Leader bringing him off of 4. It's Flying Ryan Wells on the KTM out front. Fisher's in the 2 spot. Van de Koy's in 3rd. Johnson 4th. Morin in the 5th position. After Morin, Ben Lau back there in 6th. Bauman in 7th. Tough break for Molly Terry, and Ryan Barnes must have been the rider that went down over there in the 1st corner. He got up right away, got off the racing surface. We continue on until we see red or checkered. Here's your leader, 94B of Wells, Fisher, Van de Koy. Johnson's right there, Dylan Morin in the 5th spot. They've kind of settled in right there so far. That's what it looks like. After 5th with 6th is Ben Lau. Bronson Bauman 7th, Dan Bromley 8th, Corey Strickland 9th, Mike Poe 10th, Wilhelm, Anderson, Carlisle, Minor, Butler, Armstrong, Barnes, and Terry round out your field. Leader bringing them off of 4. Davis Fisher starting to apply the pressure, starting to catch up to the leader just a little bit. Battle's getting tight back here for 3rd spot as Kyle Johnson's on the move. Johnson takes a look up the inside. Van de Koy. Van de Koy shuts the door for 3rd spot. Down the back straightaway. The battle for the lead is getting tight. Here comes Dashing Davis Fisher looking for his first win. He slips a little wide down here, turning 4, grabs a handful, comes back this direction. It is Wells out front of Fisher. Now Johnson goes up to the 3rd spot. Kyle Johnson definitely on the move up to 3rd on the number 77J. The Michigan rider comes up there into the 3rd spot. Ohio rider slips back to 4th. Dylan Morin in the 5th position. Another rider on the move. That is going to be Bromley on the KTM. He takes another spot up there. Here comes the battle for the lead. Halfway flags are out. It's Wells, Fisher, Johnson, Van der Koy, Morin, Bromley. Second place slips a little bit high, loses a lot of ground down here in turns 1 and 2. Side by side deep in the field with Bauman taking a look up the inside, trying to come to the front. Oh, Fisher makes a bobble down here in 3 and 4, goes back up to the high side of the racetrack. He made up some ground diving into turn number 3. Kyle Johnson sets his sights on the leaders now. Out front's Flying Ryan Wells, 94B, doing it for KTM, GE Capital, Motorcycle Superstore, just a few of the sponsors on the leader. Look at Fisher diving in deep into turn number 3. Kyle Johnson's coming with them. I don't think this one's over just yet, ladies and gentlemen. Fisher's trying to put his head down, trying to catch up to the leader. Johnson's also there in the 3rd spot. Van der Koy 4th. Morin, Bromley, Bauman. After Bauman was Ben Lau and Mike Poe. 5 lap boards coming out next time by. We'll have 5 half miles to go. Fisher slips a little bit wide once again in 3 and 4. Here comes Kyle Johnson. Johnson wants to get a little bit higher on that podium. Wells taking a little bit wider line going into turn number 1. Off of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Wells has some breathing room. Back to second is Davis Fisher. Third is Kyle Johnson's putting on a charge. Vandecoin fourth are side by side for 5th and 6th. Bromley takes a look up the inside. That'll slide Moore and back to 6th. Those are a couple of KTMs doing side by side battle for 5th and 6th. Out front still flying Ryan Wells, 94B. Dash and Davis Fisher, 67M. Kyle Johnson's right there on the 77J. They're catching up to the, oh, wow. Dylan Moore just about went for a wild ride. What a save deep in the field. Watch the battle for the lead now. Fisher slips wide a little bit further down here in turn number 4. Grabs a handful. We're going to have a battle for the lead. They might run out of time. It is Wells. It's hard to lead a race. You never know how hard to push it. Fisher's there. Here comes Johnson looking for his 3rd consecutive victory. Johnson grabs a handful on the 77J. He's going to go up there and take over 2nd. And now Fisher dives in deep. Johnson goes to the very bottom of the track. Fisher goes a little bit wide, just like he has been going. Now Johnson takes a look up the inside. 2 laps to go. 1 mile left. Johnson is there. Johnson shows the wheel, takes over the 2nd position away from Fisher. Does he have time to win his 3rd consecutive main event? Fisher says, I'm not done yet. Diving into turn number 3. Wow, Johnson goes all the way around the outside looking for the lead, actually. Here they come to the white flag. We got 3 riders going to decide the winner. It is Wells, Johnson, and Fisher, 1, 2, and 3. What a race we have. Johnson goes around the outside looking for the lead. Kaylee, his sister, is going to get the victory lap if he can pull it off. Johnson tasting a victory. Here he comes. Johnson makes a pass as they go into turn number 3. Shuts the door on Wells. Fisher goes high. He's out of it. Here he comes. Last lap pass, ladies and gentlemen. 3 wins in a row for Kyle Johnson. The double checkered flag comes out. What a ride. Kaylee Johnson, I hope you're ready for a victory lap, young lady. I hung out with him last night. He was the first one that went to bed. He was the first one across the finish line. And he said last night he was going to give his sister the victory lap. He's already gave his dad 1 victory lap. He gave his mom a victory lap there at Lima last week. And I think Kaylee, his sister, will get the victory lap here tonight. What a race by Kyle Johnson, your winner. 2nd, Ryan Wells, 94B. 3rd, Davis Fisher. 4th, Jared Vanderkoy. 5th, Dan Bromley. 6th, Bronson Bauman. 7th, Dylan Morin. 8th, Ben Lau. 9th, Mike Poe. 10th, Brandon Wilhelm. 27U, Jamison Miner. 12th, Corey Strickler. 13th, Wyatt Anderson. Colby Carlisle. 14th, Andrew Butler. 15th, Nick Armstrong. There is his sister. That is Kaylee Johnson. I told you get a victory lap tonight, young lady. Nick Armstrong, 16th. Ryan Varnes scored 17th, and a tough break for Molly Terry, who stalled the bike right here off the start. So, Kyle Johnson, what a charge. That's why you never, ever give up. Came from deep in the field. I thought he was going to be happy to get on the podium. He said, I'm not done yet. He's taking his sister, Kaylee Johnson. She's also a racer. She's running number 67J if you go to any amateur races or any All-Star National Flat Track Series races. Kaylee Johnson runs the 67J. Of course, the J, the letter from the state of Michigan for the pro singles riders. Kyle Johnson getting a well-deserved victory lap, and we'll have 2nd and 3rd up there on the podium. Tough break for Ryan Wells. Like I said, it's hard to lead a main event for sure. You never know how hard to push it. Up next will be the 25-lap Grand National main event, so don't go anywhere, race fans. And after that, the pits will be open. You can make your way down there. Be sure to take your souvenir T-shirt or your event program and get it autographed after the race. And now let's go trackside with my partner for the 6th year in a row. Barry Boone's going to have a victory celebration coming up. Can't wait to hear these interviews.
This guy's making it a habit. I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, he is on a roll. No question about it. Welcome to our Pro Singles Victory Podium, and we're going to begin this process by talking to this young man from Warren, Oregon, doing it for TJ Burnett Farms. Ladies and gentlemen, 3rd place today in Hagerstown, Dashin Davis Fisher. Son, you were right up in the thick of the hunt all race long. Came up a little short of a win, but congratulations on a great podium finish here today in Hagerstown.
Thank you. This track's pretty much like the tracks at home. Feel at home here. Got a pretty good start behind Ryan, but kind of hold my line in 3, and race went on.
Well, your guys gave you a good piece, and I know you want to thank some people.
Yeah, I'd like to thank TJ Burnett Farms, Bob Landshears, Beaverton Honda, Shank Racing, Bill built, Arai helmets, Evans cooling.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, a strong third place finish for this up-and-coming star. It's time to put your hands together for Dashin Davis Fisher. Good job. And now we welcome the young man from Albion, New York. Ladies and gentlemen, he has finished second here today. Give it up for number 94B, Flying Ryan Wells. Tough way to lose one, Ryan. You led him across the stripe. It really looked like perhaps you had you won. Came up a little short tonight. Still a great finish. Tell us about your race.
Yeah, you know, it was definitely can't be upset about a second place. Going into the main event, I knew Davis and Kyle were going to be some hard people to beat, but really thought we were going to have that one. And to get past on the last lap kind of sucks, but as the lead rider, how do you go high to ride maybe the fastest way around the track when there's some guy hot on your butt? So we've had a long week as a team. After Lima, we've had some bike issues from Knoxville and Lima, so I think we pulled together, and coming from a 9th to a fixed bike and a 2nd place is an awesome accomplishment in this championship, so we're happy.
Anybody you want to say thank you to?
Yeah, I got to give a big thanks to Waters Auto Body, KTM, GE Capital, Silkaline, Evans Coolant, Bell Helmets, Motorcycle Superstore, my mom and dad, of course. Just a special thanks to Dave and Rhonda personally for putting in so many hours. Vortex Sprockets, just everybody that I forgot, just thank you so much for everything you do for me.
Yes, sir, and his team owner looking on. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for Ryan Wells. Let's go to our top of our victory podium tonight. This young man won at Knoxville, Iowa on the half mile. He came back and won the half mile at Lima, Ohio. And now he has won the Hub City Classic at Hagerstown. Ladies and gentlemen, number 77J, Kyle Johnson. Kyle, every once in a while we see this kind of talent come along, but not very often. Congratulations on your win in this all-important race, and more importantly, 3 half miles in a row.
Oh, thanks, Barry. I thought we got off to a decent start, kind of a rough start, and we had our work cut out for us. By the time I got in the 3rd, Ryan and Davis, they were out there, and I knew I just had to keep pushing myself, and man, it's got to be the best win yet because I just had to work for that one.
So right there, come across the flag, white flag, you're not in the #1 spot. How'd you put it together?
Oh, I just knew I had to push it all right there, and that was either do or die pretty much.
Wow, congratulations on a great win and a good close race. Talk to us about the people you want to say thank you to.
Oh, big thanks to Parks and Brothers Racing. My mom and dad, Hot Rod Harley Davidson, X-Trim, Metalworks Restoration, All-American Cycle, Motorcycle Superstore Bell, of course, Saddleman Seats, and Motion Pro.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner in Pro Singles at Hagerstown Speedway tonight, that guy, Kyle Johnson.